Hey everyone, welcome back to the Amplify Plus YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the complete back-to-front system that businesses use to be able to hit $1 million per month on autopilot. But I'm going to simplify it for you, so there's no fluff, no complications, just straight figures and numbers. So I'm going to give you a complete breakdown of how we do it for our clients over and over again, and you'll be able to implement this yourself too. So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, so before I get into it, I know there's a lot of shapes and sizes here. So I'll give you a little overview before breaking down the details and giving you a deep dive. So essentially what you're looking at here is a funnel. So as you can kind of see, what happens is the top of the funnel right here is where all your traffic comes in. So your traffic comes in three ways. And a lot of people are under the impression, and don't get me wrong, I was myself when I was a lot younger, before I started doing anything, that marketing is just ads. Right? That's all I thought. Marketing is ads and organic, building a brand, things like that. But that's not actually the case, right? Marketing is any way of bringing in a client, right? So that would be organic, ads, and outreach. So organic is essentially, creating your own content, putting it out there on social media, on different platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, wherever that is, to bring in clients just organically. Doesn't cost you anything, right? And it is extremely high leverage. Doing this in the long run is what's going to truly build you $1 million brand a month or more easily. You just need to be posting for long enough, posting the right type of content, and really adding value to any prospect that comes in the door. Your sales doesn't need to be good if you're providing real value on your organic content, because by the time people come into the top of funnel, they already accelerated. They don't have to go through any of these like complicated processes. They already know what they want. They're going to buy it, and you don't have to worry about it. So in the long run, organic is the best way to go. However, one thing I will say about it, it is very slow burning and long term. So you won't see any real return in your first post, second post, third post. Well, you'll have to be doing this 6 months, a year, even more maybe in some cases, to see a real change in value. However, it will withstand the test of time, right? Economic change, anything ever happens, because you've got such a strong brand and organic flow, you won't have problems in your business, right? So if you can really spend some time putting value on that, your business in the long run will grow. Secondly, we have ads. This is something we specialize in, and that it is through whether that's YouTube, Facebook, Google, or any other kind of route, billboards, radio ads, anything like that. So problem with ads is it can cost you money, which it will. And secondly, it can burn you if you choose the wrong agency to handle it for a number of reasons. Number one, they're purely not delivering leads. Number two, leads are low quality. And three, they don't have the systems in place to sell as easy as possible. Okay, so, four, I'll add this one in as a bonus, is that they don't align with your company's values. A lot of people are here for just cash in, see money, grab, quick money. A lot of people are like that, especially in the ads agency space. Obviously, we're not, but that's the kind of things that can hurt you when doing ads. So just to give you a little rundown, these are the kind of figures that we're delivering. We only deliver high quality, high intent leads. So these are kind of unseen in the industry that we work with. And we provide 10, 15, 20 times the value. So if you do want to kind of grow your business with ads, please hit us up down below, book a call with me. I'll be speaking to you. We'll walk you through your business. We'll go into a deep dive, and we'll get you going, and we'll really help you. But other than that, ads are a really, really fast way of scaling and seeing results, because as long as you have a winning ad, all you have to do is wick up the budget. So the more you spend, the more you get out, right? As long as you're with the right agency. And again, it's very scalable. So you can just spend more and make more as long as you have the operations in place. So that's organic and ads covered. Finally, I'll go on to outreach. So outreach is extremely low leverage, right? I know you guys have probably done it before as business owners, whether that's cold calling, cold emails, door to door, so door knocking, anything like that. It's hard, it's tedious, it's a much more difficult sale, because you're going out to people, and that means they have the upper leg, right? So because you're going to them, the authority has changed. Whereas if they come into you via ads or organic, there's more authority on your side. So outreach is the worst method. However, if you are on a tight budget, then you can't really go wrong. Sometimes door-to-door knocking is very, very, very beneficial. However, you need a budget. If you're doing it yourself as a business owner, it's the worst thing you could do, unless you're just starting out and you have no money. So as soon as you can come out of the outreach stage, you should. The only perk to it is that it is free. All right. So
Whenever anyone sees your business, they will come in through here, through the top of the funnel. And the way a funnel works is that people will drop off essentially here, right? So I'm not going to draw it here, but they'll come in, they'll see this. Some people won't have any interest in it, in any of these things. They'll be out here. So that's kind of why it comes down in a V shape, because the highest intent leads will essentially come through and then engage with your ad, engage with your outreach, and be interested. As soon as they come in as some level of interest, they're a new lead. And what you have to do with a new lead here is very, very important, because this is your sales process now, right? So you have two ways of basically selling your lead. One is emotion and two is logic. So first off, you want to find their motives. Depending on where you are in your business or what niche you're in, what industry you're in, your motives are going to be different. Let's just say, I don't know, you're doing home remodeling or anything like that. It's going to be a lot more emotional based, because people want nice worktops or nice kitchen items and appliances, things like that, right? Compared to, let's just say you're in the installation niche and it's more for straight logic, because you want to save money every single month. You're not going to look at your installation. You will look at your worktop. So depending on that, you need to understand how to sell someone. You need to understand why they want it, what they want exactly, and how it feels. So if you want to do a kitchen, then why do you want this marble worktop over, a fake granite wood or something like that, compared to, let's just say, again, insulation? Why do you want to save money? That's a completely different thing, right? You just want to save on your monthly bills. You want to be easier in the long run. So you need to figure that out, and you need to attack people based on that. When it comes to logic, you need to have speed to lead, which is incredibly important. You would know here, if you're watching this video, you're in a very, very competitive space. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. The rise of social media and obviously just the internet in general makes it so much more competitive. So therefore, your speed to lead is key. We have AI and automation in place for our clients, which make sure that they're getting hit straight away, even if you're not available, right? And then we recommend, as soon as you can, literally within the first 2-3 minutes, to attack that lead, give them a call, get that personal relationship going, and you can qualify them that way. You can keep it professional, and from there, you can go do a quote. That's the second most important thing, an in-person close. I don't care what industry you're in. If you can go and close in person, you need to do that. Your sales conversion rate will just skyrocket if you aren't doing that already. And if you can't do it, hire a salesperson to do it. Right. So again, in-person close, super, super important. And then from there, you can handle your follow-ups and you can present a price or a quote, but never go in just on price. Otherwise, you will only be competing on price. That's why the in-person close shows your real value and shows your expertise, because that's what they're buying into. They want to trust you. I've said it a million times and I'll say it a million more. We are in a trust recession, not a financial recession. People have money. They just need to trust you. So once you add real value to them, whether that be through advice, consultation, showing them what's right and wrong, especially if they've been burnt before, then they'll trust you. Then be more than happy to spend money, right? So through this process alone, you're going to have more people drop off, right? You're going to have people you don't sell. You're going to have people who came in for something else and you don't offer that. One thing or the other, they'll come out of there, right? Which kind of brings that funnel down into the job. Once you have the job, you've got a way more complicated kind of operation it, because it's not as easy as, oh yeah, we'll just get the jobs and we'll do it and we'll smash it. No, that's not how it works, because this is where the actual work starts. You will not be able to do any of this stuff above if you cannot do a job properly. It's simple, right? It sounds self-explanatory, but a lot of people focus on getting the jobs and just doing a bad job. So I just repeat myself. Anyway, essentially, you need to be on it when it comes to it. So you need your systems and your operations in place. When it comes to your systems, you need your automation. So you need your CRM ready to be able to send, your estimates, your invoices, your contracts, payments, everything like that needs to be handled seamlessly. The way you frame yourself in front of your client determines how you're seen, the reviews you're going to get, the referrals you're going to get, and everything else like that. The service is going to be provided, especially if you're in the construction industry. So many people are essentially raw dogging it and not doing it properly. They're just taking cash in hand or checks, whatever it is, and not having a real operation. You need to operationalize your business to be able to scale. You'll never scale otherwise. You'll just be a handyman. You'll just be a one-man band or a small team. There's no point, right? So please kind of focus on your automations, your CRMs, your communications, your follow-ups, everything like that, especially consistent communication. It is key. People appreciate the little things, not just, getting the job done. So on top of that, that's kind of the customer facing side. And then on your facing side, you need to have your workforce ready, you need to have your schedule, and you need to be on top of it. Because otherwise, you're going to be wasting your time. You're going to be late to appointments. You're going to be late to work. Your whole timeline will be shrunk. So you don't want to be saying, I'm going to make a million a month, and you're turning up late to work, this, that, the other. Your whole month is just stretched out because you're just wasting time. You're not doing things properly. And that's a compounding effect. And that reflects in your business in the long run anyway. Right. Now, once you've done a really good job, first off, you want to get your testimonials and you want to get your reviews and your social proof. As soon as you do that, that can be pumped back up into, your organic, your ads, and your outreach. This is a self-sustaining kind of method, funnel, however you want to call it, because it provides so much value. Okay. Once you do, the more you do that kind of circle, the more value and the more you're going to gain in terms of traction, clients, this, that. So once you've done a really good job, you can start upselling them, reactivating them, things like that. So you want to hit them when they're happy. You've just done an amazing job for them. They feel like they've gotten the best value possible. You've priced them reasonably, everything like that. Then you hit them with, oh, do you know anyone who could be doing with this or anything like that? Referrals are the best way of business. You know that, right? So you have that, then you have your reactivation. So a few months down the line, you say, hi, it was amazing working with you. I'd really love to show you something else that we have that I thought of you about and it might interest you. Hit them with that email or hit them with that SMS. Or even if you just want to catch up with previous clients who you thought, okay, you remember when you went to their house and you saw this, or you remember when you spoke to them, there was this about them, a little opportunity. You could say, I was just thinking about you and it would be great to catch up. And that's when you go in for another close. So little things like that is where you're leaving the most money on the table, right? And then from there, you have your word of mouth. Word of mouth is the best way of business. It's effortless, right? People come in already sold because they already worked with someone before. And the best thing is it costs you nothing. There's no cost of acquisition. So you want to make sure that you're operating this in the best way possible to be able to attain this, right? Especially if you've been in business for a while, you know how word of mouth works. You're probably getting most of your work there, all right? However, you also know how inconsistent word of mouth can be, which is why you need these three methods to supplement that. You need consistent workflow, right? Other than, just someone coming in, you don't know when the next job's coming in, you don't know who's going to come in tomorrow. You might see your best month ever last month, and then this month might be, pretty bad month. So that's why you need to operationalize your business, and your sales and your marketing needs to be kind of in sync. So you have a real scalable business, right? Here's our kind of platform. This is our software. This is our CRM that we use. It has AI automations, calendars, everything. Everything you see here, complete tracking and complete freedom of how you can operate as a business, right? This is what you need to scale up. If you don't have a CRM, you don't have AI or automations running in your business right now, you're lagging behind and your competition is overtaking you. So please do that is the first thing you need to do if you're not. So then you can have the highest leverage. Whichever here is the highest leverage in your business, you want to capitalize on that, right? Unless you're only doing outreach. If you're just getting started and you're only doing outreach, again, you want to get out of that. But like I said, organic is the long-term method, but you want to supplement that with ads. If you supplement your organic with ads, you will literally have like a supercharged business, because they'll see your ad and then they'll go onto your account, or you'll go on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, and they'll see the boatloads of value you're adding there. So it'll be a no-brainer. Okay. So once you've done that and you have this running, you want to kind of focus on these golden shackles that are here. So these are the lowest leverage tasks within each area, other than running the actual business itself, because you need to focus on maximizing this, and becoming an editor is not doing that. That's going to take up most of your time. You are qualified doing other things, and an editor is way more efficient at creating videos, editing your content, this, that, and the other. So you want to outsource that first. When it comes to your lead flow, you then want to outsource a sales rep, again, especially if you're doing in-person closes, which you should be. Running around doing all of that nonsense, creating estimates, this and that, is not the best way to grow your business if you're at that stage. So you want to hire a good sales rep, hire slow, fire fast when it comes to these guys, because this is the backbone of your business, right? You know that without sales, without acquisition, you're not going to grow. So make sure you hire the right salesperson. And until then, don't hire them. Keep doing things yourself. I know it's going to be difficult, but your business can fall off if you hire the wrong sales rep. After that, when it comes to your actual jobs, obviously you have your crew or your team. You want to hire a foreman and an actual manager to be able to do that. Once you've done that, you have the workforce, and you can kind of sit back and look at this from a zoomed out point of view and think, where can I maximize? How can I do this? So that is a overall view of a funnel and how to create a business that will generate you $1 million a month on autopilot. I guarantee this works. This is what some of the biggest businesses in the world use, just on a more simplified scale. So if you do have any questions, please drop them down below. And if you do obviously want to book in a call and let us show you how we can really deliver results like this and help you out, scale your business, the link will be below too. Other than that, I'm really looking forward to seeing you soon. Thank you for watching this video and take care. Bye-bye.